Kyle, I saw the video hit YouTube already.
Damn. They look good. Let's just take a moment to take it all in, maybe give them a hand. Now, in spite of their insane good looks, please refrain from using your personal phones for the ceremony. They spent a lot of money to pay these people to take photos, and I guarantee they're going to turn out better than yours. On behalf of the bride and groom, thank you all for being here. It's incredibly meaningful to see everyone show up and show their support as they enter a new stage of their life together. Your presence today shows your belief in the strength of their relationship, as well as your love for free food and an open bar in a tropical paradise. Now, before we really get going here, I want to ask everyone to take a moment and think of our loved ones who are no longer here with us and hold them close in your mind so that their love can be felt. I was essentially given 2 requirements as officiant. I was not allowed to cry, and I had to be funny. Considering the current state of things, I'm not really optimistic for my success on number 1. As for the second, if you could all give me a pity laugh here and there, that would be much appreciated.
You go, girl.
Pause for laughter. Thank you. I needed that. For those of you who may not know, my name is Kate, and I met Sawyer and Mahina while we were attending the University of Oregon together at our mutual on-campus job at the Student Recreation Center. There's a number of us in the crowd today that also met at that same place and had the chance to be there from the very start of this relationship. I now have the honor of considering these two to be 2 of my very best friends. I can't wait to watch us grow old together. I remember the first time that I met Sawyer, and it was on a shift at the rec that Mahina was also working. And one of the first things I ever heard her say about him was, "I have a fat crush on Sawyer." Clearly, she was not afraid to go after what she wanted. From that moment on, they built a life together. From football games, rec banquets, working Sunday shifts, to graduating college, living in multiple cities, and most importantly, adopting the 2 cutest dogs. I think we'd all agree they are not the same person they were when they first met 6 years ago, and what a privilege it has been to have had the chance to watch them grow together. They have supported one another through the highest highs and lowest lows, challenged each other, softened their rough edges, and found balance in each other's presence. Now listen, as the chronically single friend, you might be wondering why I'm the one up here talking about love. But I have had the advantage of being their third wheel a lot. Like a lot. So I've had a lot of time to observe their relationship. When I reflect on Mahina and Sawyer as a couple, a quote that came to mind was, "Soulmate is not a pre-existing condition. It is an earned title. They are made over time." You have grown together and chosen to fiercely love each new version of your partner that you meet. All I can wish for in your marriage is that you continually choose one another and every day fall in love with your soulmate all over again. And now the bride and groom are going to share their personal vows.
Sawyer, you've not only been my partner, but also my best friend. I vow to stand by you through all the good raids and bad. I promise to laugh with you in times of joy and support you in times of sorrow. I am excited and grateful to spend the rest of my days as your partner, your personal guild member, and your forever best friend.
Mine are slightly shorter. Mahina, in return for all that you've given me, I vow to come running when you scream about a spider crawling across the wall, and I'll be there to help get rid of it, hopefully humanely. I vow to only half-heartedly give you grief about hair stuck in the shower drain. Mahina, I love you unconditionally, and I vow that forever.
Do you, Mahina, promise to love Sawyer, to cherish and respect him, to share your life and your dreams, to build with him a home that is a place of love, friendship, commitment, and growth?
I do.
Do you, Sawyer, promise to love Mahina, to cherish and respect her, to share your life and your dreams, to build with her a home that is a place of love, friendship, commitment, and growth?
I do.
You may exchange your rings.
We didn't practice this.
Gotta get the stack.
Then it is with the utmost joy that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.
over the pulley, 50 years every day. His ho Mali Mali, keep all the bummer away. He was raised Kane Ohe, Honey's was his drinking place. Everyone there call him brother, they all get smiling face. He like drive down an old road, no rush, his only speed. Hawaiian way, in the old Hawaiian way.
We're gonna dismiss you guys table by table. It is buffet style dinner. Do not be shy, there is a lot of food.
Well, he's done half one, and I have a one saved, ready for when I'm being called on.
We're rationing them, you know?
When I first met Mahina, I got a call from Sawyer. It was, I was at fair. There's an invitation to come to Eugene for Mother's Weekend. It's all very last minute. So I was really surprised at this last minute invitation, but I knew it meant something significant, that he was calling and inviting me to come. And she was not able to be there that night. She got called into work at the last minute, so I still have not met her. It was actually Mother's Day, Sunday. We met at the restaurant. I'm there a little ahead of them, and this little blue Prius pulls up. And Sawyer's the driver and steps out, and then out steps this beautiful young lady. And my wheels are turning and it's clicking and I understand now what's going on. And we sit down and we start to visit and I see their interaction with each other. And my shoulders lifted. I had a physical reaction to meeting this young lady who I did not know in the least. And I knew something significant was happening in his life. It was a wonderful time. And I've since very much loved getting to know her. And they fit, they're the yin to the yang, are the puzzle pieces that fit. So, welcome to the family, Mahina. I'm so excited to be a part of yours now too. Thank you.
Can we get one more round of applause for Lisa? Beautiful.
Well, firstly, thank you to everyone who made their way to Hawaii to be here for Sawyer and Mahina's big day today. A huge thank you to Laurel and Itaat for everything. Listing it all off would take too long, so we're settling on the blanket term everything for time purposes. I was curious as to how Mahina is such a stellar human, and after meeting you two, it all made sense. Sawyer, or as I used to like to call him, soy sauce, is actually a really great brother, believe it or not. Sure, he would constantly give me dead arms or body check me in our hallway basketball games, but what else are older brothers for? And if you don't believe that this well-poised Sawyer that you all have come to know is capable of such violence, well, I hope it is. It was picture day at school the next day. I had my best outfit on and my hair was looking cute. Sawyer must have thought a busted lip and a shiner would tie it all together. I tell myself he sent me to school looking like a scrapper so no one would mess with me. Isn't he sweet? Isn't he sweet? You have been an amazing role model to watch navigate through life and learn from. Witnessing you reach your goals and hit your milestones has truly been inspiring. Thank you. And I know I don't have one. Thank you for bringing this wonderful woman and all of her family and friends into our lives. If I feel this lucky to have her in my life, I can only imagine how you must feel. Mahina, to not only be gaining a sister, but for that sister to be you, it truly feels like I hit the jackpot. Let's not forget to mention that patience you possess, because I mean, well, Sawyer. To feel so comfortable and someone's presence that we had just met brought such relief and joy for Sawyer's future to us. And yes, I knew the first time I met you, you were there to stay. He found a good one in you. Thank you for letting him love you. Ty and I are so blessed to have you two to look up to in this life. I can't say enough how grateful I am for you two sharing your special day with us all. Cheers to Mahina and Sawyer and their love that has brought us all together today. Thank you.
As I stand here as his best man, I can't help but reflect on the journey that has brought us to this beautiful day. Sawyer and I are 5 years apart. This meant growing up, I would watch my brother play sports like basketball and I'd shoot at the court at halftime. But he'd let me be around, which was everything. Finding ways to let me play, too, even if it was giving me the small airsoft gun that barely worked and he got the cool one that fired. Me and Sawyer rarely fought. That was saved for Savannah. Besides when for hours we would play street football too, and he wouldn't let me win just one game. But that was his duty as an older brother. I just hope he doesn't give Mahina the same treatment in Mario Kart. Mahina, you are what I just listed and then some. You are a bright light that when enters a room, turns the wattage of those around up. The Patrick family really appreciates all you've done for Sawyer and welcomes you with open arms to our family. And we're glad to be a part of yours. I pray you two can wake up every morning and love each other with intention. So tonight, have fun, dance when you normally wouldn't, and drink just a little too much. Congratulations, Sawyer and Mahina.
Make some noise for the Patrick siblings!
He knows everything you could ask for in a friend and more. Okay. She's unbelievably kind, nurturing, supportive, and most of all selfless. All things you wouldn't typically use to describe an only child, but of course she's the exception.
Over the years, Mahina has given us the best kind of friendship that can't be distilled into a singular memory, and trust us, we have countless. Our friendship can be captured in the small moments we've had together and the comfort and support that Mahina has given us along the way.
Here, check out. Our friendship can be seen in comfortable silences where we can simply enjoy each other's company. It's prolonged periods of time without seeing each other, but knowing that once we're together, it's like no time has passed, and we're back to being those 21-year-old girls sitting in the living room of our college apartment, laughing at everything and nothing at all without a care in the world.
Our friendship is the unconditional support where at the drop of a hat we know Mahina will be there when we need her. Ready to listen, where she's the first to ask, "Are you okay?" Or at times give us the tough love that we don't necessarily want, but most likely need. A prime example of this was Mahina staging an intervention for Lauren and me senior year because we went on a hot Cheeto bender and she contractually banned us from eating them for the rest of the fall term. Our stomach lining thanks you.
It was only fitting for her to find someone who would give her the comfort, support, and love she gives others. And along came Sawyer.
When trying to remember when we first officially met Sawyer, or when he started coming around, we couldn't pinpoint a specific memory. The only things we really remember from those early days was that he worked at the rec, Mahina was his boss, and he was younger, thus launching Mahina's status as a cougar.
We could always rely on Sawyer to provide the most hilarious and out-of-pocket one-liners, and of course, join us in relentlessly roasting Hina.
Sawyer, it has been a joy to see you grow from the college boy who would sit on our couch playing Fortnite to the adult man who now sits at the desk playing World of Warcraft. All jokes aside, Mahina and Sawyer, we've been so lucky to be part of your guys' journey.
So everybody, join us in raising our glasses to Mahina and Sawyer and wishing them a lifetime full of growth, laughter, and a whole lot of love.
And we'll close this out with a heartfelt poem that got us through many, many nights in college. Through the lips, past the gums.
Look out, stomach, here it comes!
Yeah, give it up for the most creative way I've ever seen a heartfelt speech be given.
A lot of thank yous. So I wanted to start with my Uncle Kyle, who is with the video camera right here. The welcome party video is already up on YouTube. And I'm sure the wedding one will come very shortly.
Next up is our wedding coordinator, Lacey. She's over. She was incredibly helpful in helping us put this together, so thank you very much. We appreciate it.
This one's super short because I will cry. Kate, phenomenal job. I love you. You're the best. Love you.
Next up, we have my groomsmen in the amazing Aloha floral shirts over here in green. I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your lives. Buying plane tickets, coming all the way out here, dealing with me, asking you to send me selfies of your fit. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
My beautiful bridesmaids. Sorry, you dealt with me, but it's over now, so good job. I appreciate all that you've done, especially you two, for all the work and the best bachelorette party ever. Thank you all for just being you, I guess. I appreciate it.
Meilani, Analia, and Eric, thank y'all very much. We got two over here, one over yonder.
I'd also like to thank my Auntie Judy, who is the reason we got to have the wonderful welcome party last night. So thank you. Where are you? Oh, there she is. Thank you so much.
My mom and dad. Dad over yonder in the pink. Red, I might be colorblind, I don't know. Mom over here in the beautiful, I forget the name. Woven Bay.
Oh,
Lay pole. I love you guys. Thank you so much for traveling and being here and joining us today.
And thank you to my parents for making me laugh on the way down the aisle and coordinating our footsteps. Thank you, Dad, for that. Mom, we made it. Thanks for dealing with me. On top of that, I wanted to thank you both for hosting my numerous amount of friends this weekend. Lots of months passed, and I'm sure lots of years in the future. Lastly, we just want to thank all of you for being here. I know for some of you it was a 10-minute drive. For some of you it was a ridiculously long plane ride. We have some people from Singapore, so that was a trek. But seriously, we appreciate it so much, and I couldn't imagine this night without each and every one of you.
Thank you all for joining us, and I hope you love the island as much as I have come to love it.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
after I told Mahina I will say some words, I'm saying, what was I thinking? Then I figured, so many people have already come and cried, so why not one more? Public speaking is not my strong point at all. So what do? I get in touch with my good friend and go-to guy, Kyle Metcalf. Now, I would normally say, stand up, but everybody here knows Kyle. He's probably number 3 after Mahina and Sawyer. Kyle, what do? Kyle said, no problem. Get help from ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Very good. So, my daughter's getting married in a couple of weeks. I would like you to draft a speech for me. Go watch the movie Father of the Bride. 1991 version starring Steve Martin. It's available on Netflix. Are you serious? Lighten up, Dad. That was a joke. So the bride's name is Mahina Aisha Blake Hussain. What kind of a name is that? Mahina is the Hawaiian word for moon. I'm typing, by the way. And she gets that from her mother, which is her Hawaiian heritage. Aisha is her connection to Pakistan, which is where I come from. Blake is her maternal grandmother's maiden name, that is her Scottish heritage. And Mahina is her, and Hussain is her last name. Sounds like she's a one-person United Nations. Okay, tell me something about the groom. His name is Sawyer Patrick. Patrick Sawyer. No, his name is Sawyer Patrick. Not a good start, Dad. You got to work hard on getting your groom's name right. So Sawyer, if I call you Patrick sometimes, don't blame me, it's ChatGPT. Sawyer was born and grew up in Pendleton, which is a small town in northeastern Oregon. Well known for his rodeo, which they call roundup, and wool blankets, which explains his warm personality. When Mahina first asked Sawyer to come to Hawaii, he said he couldn't come. He did not have a passport and could not travel to a foreign country. And now he's traveled all over the world, enjoys great foods and different cultures, is a real man of the world. Lisa and Brian, you did good. And we are proud to call you family. Oh, the draft of your speech is ready. Kyle, you have the speech. You know, typically they give you a number of versions. This is one of 3 drafts. So everybody sit back, make sure you've got a drink. This could take a while. I see Mahina and Laurel giving me that look. Stop making this a speech. Just get to your point. Okay. All right. September 8th. We are finally here. September 8th has been a day to celebrate in my family as far as I can remember. It's my turn now. It was my father's birthday. It's my sister Mina's birthday. And so when Mahina and Sawyer came and asked Laurel and I that they would like to have their wedding on September 8th, I knew the significance of this date was not lost on him. And we are delighted that they chose September 8th. And we are happy that all of you are here to celebrate the wedding for Mahina and Sawyer. Thank you, everyone.
One more.
Perfect piece of work. Hot off the presses, and what I must confess is that little black dress about to drive me wild. I'm moving quicker than a New York minute. When I opened up my mouth, she put my foot right in it. She said, oh no, I moved too fast. How about a little romance? I ain't no one-night stand, you might rock my world. I don't roll like that. Now this girl looked like a sure thing, and I was getting
tempting you as I walk by, I will make you catch my eye.
Sawyer, my man, love hard and listen to your wife.
Eat your veggies. Both beautiful and tan. She's always right.
The sweets, my Sawyer. Thanks for bringing me out.
Watch the road.
Thanks for the invite. Live, love, SRC.
Congrats, you two. We're so excited for you.
I love y'all so much.
Hina, you hot.
Live, laugh, love y'all.